something will become known. This is Bob.
Hey everybody, welcome to Static Show. This is Miles.
Hey everybody.
Hey,
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock that body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that today actually. It's funny.
Did you really? Are you serious?
Yeah, we have a weird radio station we listen to.
Yeah. It's called iTunes. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, we don't have that up here. Yeah.
We don't got no iTunes up here.
I don't believe in that bullshit.
This is the land of the corn.
Yeah.
The corn husker. Oh no, you're not in Nebraska. Oh, well.
Yeah. No.
The corn bunny. You're the land of the corn bunnies.
Yeah, I've never seen a corn bunny yet.
You ever heard of a corn bunny?
No.
Really? I figure you. Well, maybe you wouldn't because you grew up near Chicago. But
What's a corn bunny?
I'm thinking since you've lived there long enough, you should know what a corn bunny is.
No, I don't know what that is. What is that?
Well, I don't know that it's universal, but when I detasseled corn many years ago. You never detasseled corn either. I know you never had a job until you were forced to. But
that's for the poor kids. Poor kids got to do that.
Right, I was a poor kid, so I detasseled corn. So you'd be in the field. You know, the corn is taller than you are, and you're pulling. Basically, I've mentioned this before. Pulling the sex organs out of the corn, and so they can't pollinate. So only the one row can pollinate the other four rows. They can't interpollinate or anything. So to make hybrid corn, but so you'd be walking down the road and then you'd hear somebody yell, "Corn bunny!" like really loud.
Yeah.
And then they would jump through the field, like across the rows, and tackle you.
What?
They'd tackle you.
They would announce that they were coming, though, right? Like, "Hey, corn bunny!"
Well, usually in midair, but yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So they'd see you walking along, and you wouldn't see them because it's corn. If you've ever been in a cornfield, and then you'd hear "corn bunny," and then pow, right on your ass.
Are these people you know? Or
Oh yeah, well, you know, vaguely, we're all a bunch of poor kids. Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
And it's just some, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's one of those kind of things where some people really got into it, and it would just be like playing football all day, for Christ's sake. Everybody knocking everybody down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corn bunny. And then if you were, light on your feet, you'd move and they'd just go flying across through the corn.
Holy crap.
Yeah. But I got tackled a few times.
I have never heard of this.
Yeah. Corn bunny. Bow.
No,
You'd be like, what? Because, that's the reaction. What? Pow! You get caught from the, somebody catches you from the left side on the back or whatever and just go flying in the corn.
No, I've never heard of this. This is weird.
Oh, really? Okay, well, it's a country thing, I guess. Poor kid country thing. You're like, oh, we never had to do that. We didn't have to detassel corn.
Who are you, Cameron?
It's Thurston Howell the Third. Yeah.
No.
In the suburbs, we didn't detassel corn. We just stole things. So,
we just had marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, yeah, corn bunny. You just get knocked on your butt. Sometimes it's muddy. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes, the corn stalk wouldn't break, and so you'd be sticking in your side.
Wow.
It's painful.
Have you heard of corning?
Yes, but your wife told me about that, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't know what this was. I'm like, what the hell are you talking? Like you, like just throw like like hard pieces of corn at people's windows and whatever else.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know who the hell does that.
Yeah. Who does that?
Poor people.
Poor kids in farming communities.
Yeah. Like I said, we were rich and we just had pretty much had marijuana.
Yeah. Well, we would drive through cornfields.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like full,
Like Steve McQueen and
yeah, exactly.
God, what was that movie? Jeez, I'm too old.
Bullet? No, he didn't do it in Bullet.
No, something.
The Hunter. The Hunter.
The Hunter. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna say Hooper, but that's a Burt Reynolds.
That was a Burt Reynolds movie. Yeah. No, The Hunter. Yeah. Yeah, just like that, where you can't see where you're going, kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 And you hope to God that you don't come out in the farmer's lawn.
Wow. Yeah.
Stuff like that.
You would just like destroy his corn?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently.
Huh. That'd be bad in your car, wouldn't it?
It was usually a truck.
Yeah.
Not a lot of cars doing it. Mostly trucks.
Yeah. Huh.
Usually older trucks. So
yeah. Yeah.
Not too bad other than, the corn everywhere.
I really missed out on a lot, I think.
I remember one time we did, for whatever reason, we did that. And, of course, we went to McDonald's, which was the local place to go. And we get there, and there's corn stalks hanging off the back bumper, like sticking up.
Yeah.
Like flags,
Oh, how'd that get there?
Huh. Go figure. Not looking guilty or anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a little driving in your neighborhood cornfield.
Nice.
I remember once we were this is my friend Mark, who you love Mark, but
yeah.
We were racing. A friend of mine had he had an Andy Griffith car, an old Ford Galaxy 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we were racing him, and Mark didn't want to lose. And it was essentially a Z. So, you went straight, you took a left turn, then you took a right turn, like fairly quick succession. So you had to slow down. And then basically there was just a cornfield on either side of the road.
Yeah.
And so he decided to just take the straight line. So we went shooting across the ditch.
Oh, no.
Into the cornfield, through the cornfield, and then came out on the other curve. So we passed him, on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wow.
Driving blind, come out shooting out of this cornfield, probably doing who knows how 40, 50 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
And we passed him and beat him, and so.
My daddy missed a curve once in his pink Cadillac, and he ruined that car, man. It's like,
oh no,
man,
you can't miss the corner.
Yellow. Oh my God, yellow inside and out, moonroof.
Yellow on the inside pink. With a pink Cadillac.
Yes. Yeah.
What was he, a Mary Kay woman or something?
I don't know. He bought this car and he was pretty proud of it. And
I got a deal.
He had to work up by DeKalb, Illinois, and he missed a turn. I don't know. I don't really even know how this happened. I think there was more to it, but
a lot of drinking.
Supposedly he missed. I don't know. He missed a turn and he buried this thing in a cornfield, and it's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think he ruined the transmission trying to get out of there. I was like,
no, because he should have waited and got somebody to pull him out. So
yeah, I think he tried to get out, and he pretty much just picked up this car, his pimp car he had. But,
Oh, nice. Hmm.
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
no.
good.
Well, I was always, well, I didn't have a car growing up. I mean, I didn't get one until later
Yeah,
in life, and my friends, well, usually had a truck or a giant. All my friends had these big old cars. It seemed like so.
yeah.
The Galaxy 500. My one
Mm.
friend had like a Chevy Biscayne or something, which is this massive car. I mean, it was like,
Oh yeah,
like
like an L.
from the early '60s. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
could basically drive through a wall. It was such a heavy duty kind of situation. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
most of my friends had those kind of
Yeah,
cars. I guess because they were cheap.
yeah.
Old Ford LTD wagon.
Oh yeah,
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 big, heavy, big cars. That was the
yeah.
ruled the day back then. So yeah.
I went to Smidge's house once, and his parents had those Scouts. I think that's what they're
Oh
called.
yeah, the
Or
old International Harvester Scout.
yeah, they had like, but they lived like in the city, like very close, like in the city.
Huh.
You think like, oh, this is like country people. Like, no, this is like people like
Yeah. Huh.
close to the heart of the city. I'm like, wow, really? Hmm.
My brother had one of those, and you could take the tops off of them
Mm-hmm.
because they only had like a few bolts, and the whole
Yeah.
top would come off.
Right.
So he would do that in the summer. He'd be like, "Bob, get your ass out here and help me take the top off the Scout."
I don't picture your brother talking like that. That's so funny.
I don't remember that. But he did. I did help him take it off, and then we put it in the side yard, and
Hmm.
then we'd find snakes underneath it later. So
Oh, gee.
because it was a nice shady spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he would drive around with that was his convertible at that point in time. So
Yeah.
the old International Harvester Scout.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
anyway,
Yeah. Crazy days in their cars.
yeah, crazy. All right. But
I was-
speaking of crazy days,
Yeah.
so well, first of all, do you have any kind of announcement you want to make this
I'm
week?
pregnant. No, I don't. I don't. What announcement am I going to make? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I got a new television.
You did? Wow. Well,
No, you
congratulations.
did. You did. Some massive
Yeah.
new television you want to talk
It.
about?
I don't know. It's 65 inches. I mean,
Oh, well, that's a pretty big television.
it is big because I have a very small house, and
I
so
know.
it's
How
pretty.
did you even get it in the freaking doorway? Jeez.
Oh my! Easily, my son and wife got it in. So
Then my brother show up and go, Miles, get out here and help me get this 65-inch TV in here.
no, yeah, your brother showed up. No, I pulled my Dr. Smith. Oh, my
Oh,
delicate back. Oh,
delicates.
Robinson. Oh,
So I thought maybe you would want to talk about it, considering, we were supposed to meet up on Saturday, and then you're like, oh, my back. And then the next thing I know, you're posting, hey, I'm watching the game on my new 65-inch TV.
well, I mean, I can't suffer. I mean, I have to reward myself with
And I'm like,
65 inches.
oh, wait, now I understand why he decided
Ah,
not to show up on Saturday.
he's like, he's watching porn on 65
He's
inches.
got
I
a
know.
65-inch cock in his face.
Yeah, right. And, yeah, I got to watch my favorite team lose.
Well, I wasn't going to go
ingloriously.
into that, but you got a new big TV,
And
and
then,
and so yeah, so you were like, I'm like, with you, it's always a 50-50, so it's not like a big surprise for me.
yeah.
But I was like, oh yeah. My wife's like, so is Miles going to meet you? I'm like, no, he hurt his pinky toe or something, and he's got to take a week off. And the next thing I know, Hey, I'm
Yeah.
watching the game on my 65-inch TV.
Well, I mean, it's the best medicine. I figure, just
It's the
get it
best.
60.
So is this your birthday present, your Christmas present? What is
It's
it?
just an early Christmas present.
Yeah. Okay. Is it? Do you have it mounted on the wall, or is it just sitting?
Not, not yet.
Is
No.
it teetering, precariously on top of like a couple of cinder blocks, or what?
On some very cheap plastic legs that were provided for the thing, which seems a little bit weird because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I
This is
think
a
they'd have better
massive
seat.
television.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
like, oh, this makes a lot more sense. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
No
anyway, I
big
still had
deal.
a good time. So,
No big deal. No, I was
uh,
really in a lot of, I still actually am in a lot of pain, actually.
yeah,
But,
it sounds like it. Click,
I-
click.
no, I actually have
Honey,
seen
can you help me? What's the Netflix log on? I need to look up some lesbian. Some. Where's the Mandalorian?
Yeah. Oh, it's on Disney.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I did watch Mandalorian, yes.
Can I? Is there a way for me to stream this tablet up to that television? Because I got something really juicy. Good, important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually watched some horrible Adrian Barbeau movie last night, which I was like, we spent a lot of money watching a horrible freaking movie.
The Fog, or which one was
Exorcism at 60,000 feet or
it?
something.
Never
like
heard
that.
of it. Never heard of it.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Was
Please
it
don't.
Adrian Barbeau in the '80s or Adrian Barbeau?
No, current day.
Oh well, yeah, well, that's your kind of thing, though. Really, that really is up your
Yeah.
alley.
I'm rethinking that. Yeah.
You are, no Seal Award, but
No, I could, it's just, all right. Yeah.
so yeah, interesting.
Well, I'm rewarding myself for all my hard work. So.
Yeah, okay. So how's your hand today? All cramped up or what?
Oh yeah, I got Krampus in my hand.
Yeah, Krampus is coming for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't know you'd have that strong reaction when I posted that, but
No, I don't really care. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny. So
I thought he was dying, and now look at he's watching
yeah,
porn on
look at him.
65 inches. What the hell?
What is this?
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's like, these girls gone wild VHS really show up good on this 65-inch TV.
I don't even know where those are now.
I thought your dad took them.
He might have, yeah. He might have.
But no, I still I went anyway. I was going no matter what. So I went to visit my father-in-law, and so we had a fun time there. I was going to break off from that and see you briefly for a little while, but that didn't work out, obviously, because of the, I have a 65-incher waiting for me. I'm like, what?
I injured myself, and I'm still a week later, like in quite a bit of pain, actually. So.
Yeah. Okay. Take some ibuprofen for that, or
yeah,
maybe a little muscle relaxer or something.
That.
Yeah, they couldn't get any more relaxed, I could imagine.
Yeah, no, I've injured myself to some degree. Yeah.
Do you have any idea how?
Yeah, I know exactly what did it. But,
you want to share, or no? Or does this involve some people playing banjos, or?
Kind of, sort of, but there's a business not too far from me, and they've been closed for a while. And I think there's a lot of storage in there. And this lady was putting a lot of stuff out by the road. And it said, for sale.
Yeah.
And it was just junk, basically. Like, we'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, it's all donation. It's all donation. I'm like, well, I'll give you $1, whatever,
I'll give you $1. She's like, for a 65-inch fucking television?
Yeah, right. That's where I got my television at. And so anyway, I got some couple things that I thought my wife would like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, is that what is that over there? Like a little short bird bath thing, or what is it? And she goes, oh yeah, I kind of use it for like a bird feeder, bird bath, or something. I'm like, oh okay, all right.
Yeah.
And it's this metal plate, if you will. It sits on this like foot tall, like you know, concrete thing and pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, you can just have that. I'm like, oh okay, all right. Famous last words. And then I picked it up like you should. I picked it up carefully. And I get it home, but then I'm like a lumberjack. I'm like, I'm just gonna, lumberjack it into the backyard. And so I just like carry it with one hand.
Uh-huh.
And just immediately after that, I was in horrible leg pain. I'm like, oh my freaking God, Jesus. And ever since I've touched this thing, I've been in some horrible freaking pain.
And yeah, she's like, that was I got that from Karen Black.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's cursed. I'm guaranteeing it, man. Oh my God.
This was a prop in the trilogy of Terror.
Oh, I know. This is like from The Exorcist or something. Like,
The
oh
bird
my,
bath one. You remember that? The trilogy?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. You're right. It might be cursed, man, because I effed up my leg bad. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, we hope you get better.
So not an interesting story, but that's actually what happened, though.
I'm sure that the hours that you convalesced in front of the television over the weekend helped out quite a bit.
My chiropractor is thanking me, brother. He's like,
Yeah,
thank you,
sure.
man.
Yeah, I'm sure he
You
is.
should do it once again. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my lord. So I went to my father-in-law's, like I said, and we went out to lunch because I don't know, in Iowa they probably just like all the doors are open and everything, right? Is that the way
Pretty
it is?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in Illinois, it's like, oh no, God forbid you leave your house or something. And so we went to this place over there by where he lives, and it's like a sports bar or something. And I'm like, this was like being involved in the COVID now for what is it now, 9 months or 8 months now. And all the gloom and doom and don't step outside or you're gonna die, and it's like you're living in a Michael Crichton novel or something. And
Right.
so we go in, nobody's wearing a mask, nobody's got working there. It's like not a care in the world. All the TVs are on, the families are all in there because it's an afternoon, and and we're gonna have get some lunch. And we all come in with masks because that's the rule here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, we're all prepared, and that's like nobody working, nobody sitting here, nobody coming in. It's just like an average day,
Right.
And
Right.
so it's a little bit weird, but it's kind of noisy because it's a sports bar, so they got all the TVs going and everything. And it was okay. It was no great shakes or anything, but
Yeah.
so we go to order, and it was like this constant repetition. I don't know if it's because it's loud or what, but so it's like, okay, are we all together? Yeah, we're all together. What are you gonna have? And everybody goes through, and it's like, I want 2 fish tacos. You want what? 2 fish tacos. A fish taco? Yeah, 2 fish tacos. Okay, 2 fish tacos. Next person, what do you want? I want a chicken, buffalo chicken salad. What? Chicken what? Every one of us, right?
Huh?
What?
Water. I'll have a water.
Yeah, exactly. And so then she finishes up, and she's putting it all on this tablet, and then she walks away, and my wife, has to say something because,
Oh,
and,
well,
she's like, I don't know if she's new or slow.
Oh no.
And my son and I are sitting there. We're like, oh my gosh, because it was really loud. I mean, we thought it was we heard it just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, I didn't talk that loud.
Oh, man. You've eaten feces and spit, I guarantee it.
And I'm like, So anyway, that was an enjoyable lunch.
Those fish tacos, did they taste a little fishy? Or
I did not have, that was not my order, but
she probably rubbed it on a peach or something. Like, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, she was really nice, but I just was like, you know how you're in a loud environment, you just kind of talk louder.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things. My son was all upset. He's like, "Oh, I can't eat my food because my mom's pissed everybody off." And
I hope to go. What? To go. What? No. To go.
So I'm like, they're all coughing on it back there, So if I get the COVID now, you'll know why.
I'm gonna stick this French fry up my nose.
Yeah, exactly, all the way up in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was funny, kind of in a weird way, but she was very nice, and the food was fine. It was bar food. It was okay. So we had a good time.
Yeah.
But I just, I haven't been out to lunch. Last time I was out to lunch was with you.
Yeah, I know. Our date.
And I haven't been out to lunch since then. So this was all, weird and everything. So.
And it was dreamy.
It was dreamy. So it was funny though, but it's just probably the reaction of my son was probably funnier than anything.
Did your wife curse?
Did she what?
Did your wife curse?
Oh, she curses all the time. She didn't curse during that exchange.
Oh, I know. I know she curses a lot. She's like the most cursing person that you've ever met. God damn it, son of a bitch.
But no, she didn't curse during that exchange. No, so.
Okay.
But
usually she does.
No, she was out. We were out in public. There's children around.
Yeah.
That aren't hers.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it was funny though. But I mean, I got to go out to lunch either way, so that was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't go to the place that you and I were supposed to meet at. We went someplace else. So.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad. I did not really want to cancel on you there, but
I got a 65-inch TV, and it was calling my name.
Yeah, I had to do that little FaceTime.
I have never watched Showgirls on a 65-inch television.
The best of Ginger Lynn.
What's all this 4K business about? Oh my Lord!
Hentai. What's this?
You can see the stubble.
Bukkake forever. What?
Yeah. Well, that was your weekend.
Yeah.
They're like, honey, are you okay? I'm fine. Is it down? Is this down in the man cave or is this upstairs? This giant television?
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Oh God, it's got it. We got to share it. We got to share it with everybody.
I know, it was a family gift.
I got to watch my stories with it. Watch my stories.
You got to watch Letterkenny, man. Come on.
Letterkenny. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So we'll. I don't think I'll be going back to that restaurant. At least not while that lady's still employed. Hopefully she's a short timer. But,
well, we'll get together sometime.
Maybe I'll take you there. You can go there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe I can have a different take on it. Wow, what a lovely lady. Nice.
What a lovely lady.
It's
Jenny 2 times.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
She has to hear your order twice to get it right.
Mm-hmm.